Hello, my name is Smiko. Here I'm discuss about asymmetrical encryption. So let's start from the definition. Asymmetric encryption, also known as public key cryptography, uses the concept of key pair. The sender and the recipient use a pair of keys, that is a private key and a public key, during the encryption and decryption process. So there is a diagram which elaborates it clearly. Now we discuss the pros and cons of asymmetric encryption. Firstly, we know about the pro side. The first point is key distribution not necessary. Securing key distribution channel has long been a headache in cryptography. Asymmetric eliminates key distribution entirely. The needed public key servers and the disclosure of public keys not at this time detrimental to the security of encrypted message because they cannot be used to derive private keys. Second, exchange of private keys not necessary. With AE, private keys should remain stored in a secure location and thus private to the entities using them. Basically, the keys needed to decrypt sensitive information are never and should not have ever exchanged over a potentially compromised communication channel. That's the major plus of the security and integrity of encrypted messages. Last one, digitally signature message and authentication. With AE, senders can use their private keys to digitally sign and verify that a message or a file originated from them and not on an untrusted third party. On a flip side, the main disadvantages of AE is that it's slower than symmetric encryption because of its longer key, so it's more complex. In this theory, public keys can be used to crack private keys. Again, they are mathematically linked, but AE uses extraordinary long key lengths to make this virtually impossible. Here, there is a clear example to show how asymmetric encryption is important for a user. So, in this diagram, user B has a sensitive document that he used to share with user A. He uses an encryption program to protect his document with the password that he chooses and then send the encrypted document to user A. However, user A cannot open the message because he doesn't know the password that user B used to encrypt the document. User A does not have the key to open the log. Now, how does user B share the password securely with user A? Sending it through email is risky because others might access the password and use it to decrypt any message between user B and user A. This is why AE was created. AE can be linked to a mailbox on a street. The mailbox is completely public. Anyone who knows its location could go to and drop in a letter. However, only the owner of the mailbox has a key that allows him to access it and read the letters. When using AE, both user B and A have to generate a key pair on their computers. This is done by using RSA algorithm, which is secure and a popular method. The RSA algorithm will generate a pair of public and private keys that are mathematically linked to each other. Public keys are used to encrypt data and only the corresponding private key can be used to decrypt it. Even though the keys are paired together, neither can be derived from the other. In other words, even if you know a person's public key, you can't use that information to recreate his private key. Second example is ECC, which stands for elliptic curve cryptography. ECC is a gaining favor with many security experts as an alternative to RSA. ECC is a public key encryption technique based on elliptic curve theory. It can create faster, smaller, and more efficient cryptographic keys through the properties of elliptic curve equation. To break ECC, an attacker must compute an elliptic curve discrete logarithm, which is significantly more difficult problem than factoring. As a result, ECC key size can be significantly smaller than those required by RSA, while still delivering equivalent security with lower computing power and battery resource usage. An elliptic curve for current ECC purposes is a plane curve over a finite field which is made up of the points satisfying the equation y cube plus x square plus ax plus b. Thank you.